Personal story segment tonight. As you may know, 18-year-old Miley Cyrus is trying to graduate from child star to an adult profile. That has caused some trouble within her own family. Her father, country singer Billy Ray Cyrus, told the magazine, quote, "The damn show, Hannah Montana, destroyed my family. I'd take it back in a second. For my family to be here and just be everybody okay. Safe and sound, happy and normal," unquote. Apparently, Ms. Cyrus' relationship with his daughter and his wife has dramatically deteriorated. Joining us now from Philadelphia, former child star Danny Bonaduce, now a radio personality on WYSP-FM. And here in New York, Dr. Keith Abloh, psychiatrist and co-author of the book, The Seven Wonders That Will Change Your Life. So, the pressures on a family in the public, like
Sure.
The Cyrus family, and they're making an enormous amount of money, by the way. So there's there's an upside in that regard. It's different from the regular family, correct?
Absolutely. Look, the pressures on somebody who's constantly in the public eye are different, but so is any family in which a child has been lent out to work, if you will, where those pressures mount prematurely. I don't believe that there's any child star who signs up to try to satisfy an agent and worry about the next role and the rest of it. I think there's a little bit of element and a little element of child labor in any of that.
This is a Disney property. Cyrus is in the show. You'd think he would be supervising his daughter, but the whole family spiraled out of control. This spiraled out of control.
Yeah, but this family would have spiraled out of control anyhow.
Do you believe that?
Yes, because the allowing her to take that role was his decision. Being in the show with her, his decision.
He's right there with her. He can't control his daughter.
It's still profiting from his daughter's youth.
And you see that any profit then is wrong. You shouldn't do it.
I think that any child star is at risk because they're being prostituted out to some extent.
Let's talk to one. Danny Bonaduce, of course, child star, big sitcom. Do you believe what Dr. Abloh is saying?
No. I want to know if Dr. Abloh just called us 18-year-old girl a prostitute.
No, I'm not calling her a prostitute. What I'm saying is that her parents lent her out for profit. Her dad produced the movie that he's criticizing. This is a young woman who at 15 was posing in provocative ways and was doing it enough so that Hugh Hefner felt free to say, hey, when you turn 18, will you take your clothes off for me? I'd like to spend some money on that and make some money.
I'll tell you what.
So yes, I think that has been the case.
Here, I'll tell you what. If it weren't for Miley Cyrus or Hannah Montana ruining Miley Cyrus's life, you know what would be ruining Miley Cyrus's life? A guy named Steve that worked at Dairy Queen. It's a teenage girl's job to have her life ruined. That's what they do. They slam the door in your face and say, you have ruined my life. Excellent job on the $200 million cushion that you have put away from Miley Cyrus when she spirals out of control.
Not all teenage girls are estranged from their father. The whole family's fallen apart.
I agree.
And Cyrus, the father, says, look, this show did it. Family.
I disagree.
Wait, go ahead. And why do you disagree?
I'll tell you why I disagree. Because Billy Ray... I've known Billy Ray from before Miley was born. Why didn't he know when Achy Breaky Heart made him a household name and he regretted it and it came back to bite him and he said, I wish I'd have never done that song. I love Billy Ray. I've known him a very long time, but he knew in advance the pitfalls that this was going to come with. He allowed it after having a taste of great fame and success himself.
Does it always come, though? I mean, you've had a pretty troubled life, an up and down life. Does it always come when you have a kid in a high-profile position? Is it inevitable?
No. Ask Ron Howard or Jodie Foster or Brooke Shields. I think that's obvious. All Harvard and Yale graduates left and right. So I think, I'll take Ron Howard as an ex-child star as the counterbalance to me and Todd Bridges.
All right, but that was because of Aunt B. You know that.
Of course, it was
the whole thing was all right. I'm giving you, Doctor, the last word.
Bottom line, the risk is much greater. I disagree with Danny. And also, this is the poster child or the poster woman for what happens in this society. And you've talked about it a lot, Facebook and the rest of it. This young woman toured as a rock star as her alter ego. She toured as the star she is on TV. I'm not sure there's ever a precedent for that. She doesn't know who she is. That's the family her father presided over. Now we just see the fallout.
That's an interesting point. Okay, very good debate, you guys. I appreciate it very much. When we come right back, Dennis Miller on the debt crisis.